Will we see Paige Vanzant in a boxing ring soon? Vanzant hasn't competed in MMA or bare-knuckle boxing in a while, so she's focusing on her modeling and OnlyFans career for now. For example, PVC recently posted some steamy photos on Instagram that caught MMA fans off guard. That being said, Vanzant's social media life is all fun and games. She's a fighter first, and she recently said that she'd love to make a comeback. If she's up for it, her former UFC opponent would happily welcome her to a boxing ring.
I have zero desire to fight bare knuckle. I'm not interested in fighting bare knuckle, but if I can get her to, I know she's making so much money off her fan sites and everything that I think she needs. I know I've seen that she wants to fight again, and I just think it needs to be the right opportunity for her to be excited about it. And she has mentioned before wanting to rematch me again because I did beat her in the UFC, and I think that could be the opportunity. You know, if we can get the right promotion behind it, I think it would be a massive fight, honestly.
If you think Paige Vanzant is just streaming on OnlyFans all day and making millions through the platform, think again. The former UFC strawweight regularly trains to keep herself fight ready. Here's a clip of Vanzant's recent training session with a legendary Olympian.
What's up, guys? I'm here with the one and only Kayla Harrison, looking lean and mean. When do you fight?
November 24th, Black Friday, DC!
Be there, watch it on pay-per-view, November 24th, as she gets ready to fight Julia Budd for the PFL.
I'm back!
Moving on, Tyron Woodley wants to F up, quote-unquote, fake Israel Adesanya because he doesn't like the last stylebender. But before we find out the full story, please subscribe to Takedown MMA and turn on your notifications. Thank you. Tyron Woodley is not a fan of Israel Adesanya. In a recent appearance on Quentin Rampage Jackson's podcast, Woodley was asked whom he'd return to the octagon for, and he took Adesanya's name without much hesitation.
Only person I would just want to beat is Israel Adesanya. I don't like him because he cap. How's
he cap?
Because he was never Israel Adesanya. How do I do this again? I filter myself now. Filter myself because Israel Adesanya, I get looking at the same show, TMZ. They asked me who was next up. I said, I like this Israel kid. I said, he kind of, different, but he kind of got some pizzazz, right? He got his own character. He flashy, but he a good martial artist too. I said, I think he the next one to watch out for. This when he first started, right? I already gave you respect. Then they asked me, who do I want to fight? Whoever at the top. So you're at the top, my brother. It's a salute. I never wanted to fight Nick or Nate or Bisbing or Connor or George because I thought they was weak, easy, or they was whack. I thought they was the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best.
Moving on, Alex Pereira has booked a place in the UFC 295 co-main event, where he'll battle former light heavyweight champion Jiri Prochazka for the vacant belt. It'll only be Pereira's second fight in the division. The Brazilian made his debut against Jan Blachowicz and is yet to face battle-tested contenders like Anthony Smith, who probably doesn't like the Dana White privilege Pereira's enjoying at the moment. Since Pereira's arrival in the light heavyweight division, Smith has been taking jabs at him. Responding to Smith's jabs in August, Pereira challenged him to a grappling match after the American said that his grappling sucked. Smith, of course, accepted the challenge, but he thinks Pereira wasn't serious about it.
Yeah, I mean, I would, but, do you think he would?
I mean, he threw it out.
Not a chance.
You don't think so?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Why not?
Not a chance. I think it's just him taking jabs. You know how it is, Ariel, in this media world. It doesn't have to be true. You just have to convince people that it's true, or that you want it to be true. I would grapple him in my front yard right now.
How would it go?
It doesn't matter. I would smoke him in a grappling match. But isn't he supposed to? I don't know why he's not talking trash to Jiri.
Yeah.
That's the guy. I understand trying to drum up some business and drum up some intrigue into what you're doing and things in the division, but someone needs to be in his ear saying if you're gonna be talking shit, you need to do it to the guy that you could be fighting for the title.
Pereira will be fighting Prochazka for the light heavyweight title vacated by Jamahal Hill earlier this year due to a knee injury. The former champ will be keeping a close eye on the fight. And by close, I mean he'll be in the arena for a face-off inside the octagon with the winner.
So there are definitely two fighters that I wanted to meet in my reign as champion, and I do still plan plan to meet upon my return. I plan on being there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna see what happens, and I'm gonna look the next man in the eye and let him know let him see what's coming. I don't really have to say nothing. I can give you a look and you know everything you need to know. I just can't wait to be back.
Quinton Rampage Jackson has revealed why he didn't get along with Dana White when he was fighting in the UFC. Rampage was already a star when he signed with the UFC in 2007, and over several years in the organization, he won the UFC light heavyweight title as well as featured in some high-profile fights. Despite being one of the biggest stars in the company, Jackson couldn't establish a cordial relationship with the UFC president. And here is the reason why.
I think I fell out with Dana when I lost to Ryan Bader in Japan. I got injured before that fight, and I called Dana right away. I said, "Man, I tore I got a partial tear in my meniscus." He said, "What you gonna do?" I said, "Man, it's Japan. I still want to fight." I said, "But
them off 2-week recovery."
Yeah, I was like, "I'm still going to fight. I want to fight, man. It's Japan. We was fighting in Japan. I love fighting Japan." So when I went there and I fought and I lost by decision, first thing Dana do in the press conference like, "I don't know what's going on with Rampage. I don't think he has it. I don't think he wanted it anymore." And I was like, "Man," that's when after all that that did to me, when he did that, that's when I kind of got pissed at him, and I lost my love for fighting right there.
A few months ago, Paulo Costa sent the internet and Brian Ortega into a frenzy by uploading a photo of himself and UFC strawweight Tracey Cortez. MMA fans were quick to speculate that something was cooking between the two. Turns out, Cortez happened to be training in Brazil with Costa and his team, and the photo was taken when she invited everyone over to an Airbnb to have dinner and watch UFC fights. When Costa discovered that the two had a shared associate manager in Tiki Gossin, he decided that they should take a picture together. The rest, as we all know, is history.
Costa goes, "Hey, I didn't know you're managed by Tiki." I was like, "Yeah, that's my manager." He goes, "Here, let's send him a picture." And you could just see it. I'm just like, it's like a quick, all right. And I keep going about my day. And then Tiki texts him and they're showing me and we're laughing. And I want to say like 2 weeks later, I come back to the States and then Costa posts that photo. Right? And it was just like happy Friday from Tracy and me, literally, or Saturday, whatever day it was that he posted it. And I woke up because I think he posted that at night. I woke up the next morning.
Oh my.
Started.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I kind of just stayed quiet. I was like, eh. And then Costa and his wife, they call me, or his fiance, I should say.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, it blew up." And she knows what she's doing too, Tamara. And they're like, we'll address it. I go, "All right, thank you." I go, "It's funny, but you guys address it when,
Yeah.
And they let it run.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then I let it run too. I was like, "Man, fuck, it is what it is now. There's no going back."
What do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. To stay up to date with the latest happenings in the world of mixed martial arts and boxing, please subscribe to Takedown MMA and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.